Good morning, chicks and chickens. Welcome back to Old Man Farm. My name is Sid, as always. And yes, yesterday it was Claire's birthday, despite that not showing up by the end of day, which I think is kind of odd. Not really, like, pertinent, but odd. You know what I mean? Anyway, we had a lot of feedback on our excursions in the Badlands. And mostly that, you know what? There's a lot of stuff we need to do there. And I think we're going to try and do that today. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't head back there. And I believe I really, really want to get in. I would like to try well, I say complete, but since I don't really know what happens, it's hard for me to gauge whether that is really completing anything or not. But I'd like to go see, well, let's just call it the inevitable end of something, right? I'm leaning towards that shadow person area. I think that would be really cool. Whether or not it's actually anything going on over there, we just don't know. But I think it'll be fun to go check it out. Let's go ahead and read our mail, though. 1 week from today, we are holding the Stardew Valley Fair in the town square. It's the biggest event of the year, drawing people from all across the country to our humble town. If you'd like, can set up a Grange display. Okay, 9 a.m. Grange display. Got it, Mayor. We'll see what we can do about that. I don't know if we will actually get around to that. But we kind of try to make it happen every year, so we'll see what we can do. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna drop these things off at Grover, and we are. Whoa. I think we're very low on cheese, aren't we? Or did we eat all of it? We ate all of our cheese. Holy crap. Okay, let's see what we have as far as grub in here then. I guess we could take the time to make a few more things, but I'd rather just go. Okay, so what I've learned is that cheese is an absolute superfood. Holy crap. I don't recall who told me to use cheese for our adventuring, but wow, you were not kidding. You were really onto something with that. So here's what we're going to do. It's going to delay us a little bit, but cheese doesn't take terribly long to get made, okay? So let's go ahead and get some going, and then we're going to just do a couple of basic things around the farm while we wait. And, whoops. I'm going to go ahead and use our cow's milk specifically here. There we go. Because I'm not actually sure about goat cheese. I don't know if it has the same, more, less. I'm not really sure. Doesn't matter, because we'll just go with that. I am hoping maybe we have some iridium cheese finished up here. We do, and if I'm not mistaken, we'll do a little test here, but I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, that cheese, the amount that it heals goes up as the quality does. So if that is correct, then these are actually going to be even more powerful than the base ones we're churning as we speak, right? Okay, let's a few more things we can move around here. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. It looks a little in disarray currently, but in the long run, we are definitely making progress towards our our forever layout, right? Okay. I think that's accurate, and so this is gonna be the next one, right? Yeah. There we go. Here. There we go. All right. It's a little thrown together, I admit, but it'll be nice when it's finished. If you haven't seen the diagram that we're working off of, here it is again. And again, I appreciate that. We got that from Discord. I really appreciate everyone hanging out, working on that, helping me out, because I'm a dense fella. Oh, you know what though? Here we go. goat cheese is 325, energy 146. Okay, so it looks like goat cheese and I almost said beer cheese. Goat cheese and cow cheese seem to do the same. Whoa. Okay, we've got quite the haul. I guess this is what happens when you take a day off, right? Speaking of days off, this is starting to take more time than I had anticipated. So we may have to push this off a day. Which, you know what, hey, if we do, that's okay, because that just means we're more prepared. I do think we're going to bop over to the Badlands either way, though. So we're going to do a little bit no matter what. And that is because I was told that the people at the outpost act as sales folk. So we'll have to go there and see what they're selling. I'm still not entirely sure where I'm supposed to go, but I think it's at that tower, the starting tower area. I think if we go there, we should be able to encounter some quasi-merchants, right? So even if we don't get to do a whole lot of exploring, because I think without having a full day in front of us, I just don't think we can really make the progress there that we want. So that being said, at this point, it's already noon. Okay, you know what? Change of plans, everyone. Change of plans. This just means that we'll go tomorrow. Now, is any of this other stuff that we're getting really worth much as far as... not really. Not great. Not great on the healing front. But that's okay. Like I said, this is just going to give us stacks of cheese. So, we're going to... Well, I mean, not real stacks. I'm exaggerating a little bit. But we're not even going to go ahead and... I didn't need to jump off there. We're not even going to go ahead and age this. I know it's a little bit less, but we don't, we're not... Oh my god, I got choked up on my words and then I started actually coughing. I'm so sorry about that. It's better to have the base cheese than to not have any at all, and that's exactly what will happen if we go ahead and get this aging. We won't have it in time. Wait, can I age caviar? No, okay. That was, hey, curiosity. What about pale ale? Oh, we can. Well, that's interesting. I did not know that. Okay. Well, Pam will probably enjoy that, right? It's right up her alley. Okay, let's go sort a few of these things out. I guess since we know we're not leaving today, we can go ahead and do our eggs. Since we do have multiple days worth of eggs in here. This is going to take a second, but that's okay. So after we do this, I say we go ahead and we sort out what we have, right? Let's go ahead and check if we can make any more preserve jars, kegs, anything of that nature. Let's go ahead and swap old Roger Raptor and our other chicken. See if we can swap these two. So that way at least, we've got all the dinosaurs together and all of the chickens together. I mean, I don't really mind, but hey, for the sake of it. The egg is ready to hatch, but the building is full. Okay. Sorry, little peep. We gotta move you as well. So what that means here... Hi, Norp. What that means here is that we actually are completely full on dinosaurs as well. So we will constantly have an egg that is ready to hatch, but won't. I'm not sure what to do about that. I think for the moment we're just going to leave it. I debate whether or not we should sell a dinosaur to make room, but I don't like doing that. I know that from an efficiency standpoint, at a certain point it is going to make sense to start selling our livestock, but I don't know. I'd be interested on your guys' opinion on that one. What do you think? Because technically, once a member of our livestock friends here hits a maximum hearts. Financially speaking, they've reached the, well, I mean, they could be sold off for a significant increase in funds. Now, they also, at max hearts, are more likely to deliver us higher quality goods. So, but it's my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, that since we process all of our goods into artisan goods, for instance, it doesn't matter what quality of milk we get, we are going to get the same quality of cheese. Is that correct? Or is it or are we getting gold star all the time because we're sticking in gold star milk? Right? Like large milk? I'm not really sure. I'll have to look into that. But my point is that we could be selling off some livestock, which would open up room for people to add in new names. So I don't know. I'd be interested to know what you guys think, and depending on if we get some answers in the comments, I may make a poll on that, because I'm pretty torn on the matter, quite honestly. Let's see here. Wood and hardwood, that's pretty easy. What about these? I remember these being different. Ah, yes, wood and stone, which we know is really not that hard to get a hold of extreme amounts, but we don't currently have extreme amounts. Now, these casks, I don't know exactly how many we are going to need because of, I mean, I could go up there, I guess I could do the counting. Let's do that, right? Why not? Okay, so let me get a quick count here, and then I will be right back. Okay, so what I have, what we've come to the conclusion of here is that I'm not going to be able to make enough to fill it yet, so we may as well just go ahead and make all of these. Alright. Yeah, we just made 33, and I know that currently we still have space for that. Now we're not, let's see here. I don't think we're actually going to completely fill it out because we're waiting on these right here. We have 48 days for that stuff to mature. And until it is, we can't move it. Now, I think, actually, no, let's do a test. Let's do a test. Now, yes, so we can move it, but it'll just reset the days. Well, you know what? Hey, since we already did it, let's go ahead and reset that guy. We'll move him up here. It is what it is. That was, you know, just some good old-fashioned testing, because I honestly just didn't know how that worked. So now we do. And here we go. Not looking too shabby. So we have this middle row here. This needs to go. And then up towards the top left, there's up here. There's a few things that we have to work out where, yeah, and again, another whole season. So by the first of the year, roughly, we should be good to go. Yeah, sometime in the winter, this should all be sorted. But for the most part, we're looking good. We're looking good. And I know, could I be more efficient? Could I slam stuff down through here? Yes. We're not going to do that. Also, I completely forgot that we have a whole... Oh my god, we have this whole thing up here. Also, do you realize, look at all these potted plants. That's amazing. Boy, we got to do something cool up here. Well, I'm going to think on this. If you have any ideas what we could do up here, let me know. I am, again, thinking let's do something artsy-fartsy like our other one. Because, you know, I'm just not that worried about the, Did you hear that? Did you hear? That was a tree cracking. What the heck was that all about? Did a tree get hit by lightning or something? Is that even possible? Excuse me? That was strange. Okay. Let's not get distracted. Let's make sure we have everything done on the farm so that as of tomorrow we can feel very, very confident about going to the Badlands. Hey, look at that. I actually counted correctly. That's a first, right? Don't get used to it, but we've done some pretty efficient days this week. That's very odd for me. And I don't know that I like it, but it's been effective. Oh, so I think I said this before, but I don't believe Junimos come out when it's raining, which sort of screws us on a day like this where there looks like there's a harvest to be had, isn't there? There sure is. Well, let's see what we can get of it. Now, don't get me wrong. I actually like that Junimos, I mean, I don't know. They're forest spirits, right? So I don't feel like they should really take days off in the rain. I mean, I'm glad that the little guys get days off, don't get me wrong, but from a, like, lore perspective, I'm not really sure. Oh, you know what? I guess it is a lightning storm. Thunder and lightning? Okay, that makes a little more sense. Alright, I can get behind that. We're working it out as we speak. But, hey, that's whatever. Let's just get in here and get our hands dirty, right? Not gonna be upset about that. Bam, look at that. And just like that, that is, oh my god, that's so many cranberries. Now, I don't know if it is more effective to turn all these cranberries into wine or jam, because, you know, in like a realistic way, I'm thinking in my head, you know, like, I feel like it would be better to make it into jam, again, strictly based on like real world knowledge, but I like the idea of like a cranberry wine. I mean, that sounds delicious. Not that I could drink that, I mean, for a number of reasons, not least of all I'm allergic to cranberries, but still, I don't know. I'm not really sure how that goes. I guess, whoops, didn't mean to slash on you. I guess we'll take this and water Grover. I don't see why it should really matter since it is, you know, pouring rain outside. Okay. Let me sell these last couple of oils, and we'll go ahead and get to bed. Let's check the weather for tomorrow. Again, not that it really matters, but oh, nice gusty day. Wonderful. And we didn't end up making it over to the Badlands, but I think that's okay. I think we really accomplished what we needed to. We have warps, we have an abundance of food, which we are going to need for sure. Oh, I didn't make it over to check the board either. Damn. Well, hey, we did efficient things on the farm. If I didn't get out and check quests and do those kind of stuff, well, I still feel pretty good about it, right? Do let me know what you guys think about livestock, and if you have any specific ideas for our secondary greenhouse. If not, it'll probably just turn into another druidic art project. I don't know. But either way, I appreciate you being here and hanging out this long. Be good to each other, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night.